and welcome to my channel, Divine Balance. So this is going to be the Cosmic Heart reading for Gemini. And so Cosmic Heart is really the love and light from Source. And so we want to let that love pour into us and then manifest out into the world. And so the love of the Cosmic Heart is really love that prevents you from being drained by others and by what you give to others. And so it keeps your cup full of love and light and truth. And so we want to focus on the intention of understanding what it is that Gemini needs to shift in order to let all of the love of the Cosmic Heart pour into them. You. You, Gemini. Okay. And so we're using the Archangel deck here. And these cards were pre-shuffled and flipped as part of the meditation. So we have a few on top here. So Archangel, I think, is Bokpi. And then we also have Seraphisa. We have this one, which I love this one with all of the birds. And then we also have Archangel Jules. Okay, and so we will see what Spirit wants to bring forth with those Archangel messages. Okay, and then we also have Keepers of the Light and Work Your Light. And then also, lastly, Starseed. Okay. All right, so we are going to start Gemini with the singing bowl to bring up our frequency and prepare for the messages. All right. And so Gemini, remember to take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. All right, so let's get started here. Messages do we have for Gemini? Okay, Gemini. So let's get started with the Work Your Light. So what messages do we have for Gemini? Messages do we have for Gemini? Answer the call. Okay, Gemini. So we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus. I feel like, I think another, I can't remember who it was, but they had very similar cards. So we have Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? Answer the call. And then we have Rama. Where are you being called to your journey? Okay, this is really about you being called, Gemini. Okay, and then we have Align Your Life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, And I had this card for another reading. Gosh, I can't remember, Gemini. It may have been Aquarius, actually. But I don't get the same sort of disconnect as I was getting before. So let me see here. Oh, in the Anna, grandmother of Jesus, it says, seeding the light, laying the foundation, divine plan. Okay. I believe these are the exact same cards as Aquarius. So for some of you Geminis, look at the Aquarius reading. This is so funny, because I think they also had Star Mother. And it says, Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Okay. So we'll get to all of that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Gemini. So here's what I'm feeling, Gemini. All right. So yes, some of you are here where you are looking into your soul and trying to understand what you are being called to do, your life's purpose. So some of you are here where either you don't know, some of you don't know and you're trying to figure it out, or some of you know and you're looking out, trying to figure out how to make it happen. Okay. Okay, yeah. And so, like I said, it's so crazy because I think these are the exact same cards, but there's a different messaging here for you, Gemini and Aquarius. And so, for those of you, I think this part here is similar in that for those of you that have already decided, so we're talking about different groups here, those of you that have not decided what your purpose is and you're trying to understand, those of you that know what your purpose is and you're trying to figure out how to get across those mountains, and then those of you that have traveled on the journey and then now you're stepping into a different phase, a different level, right? So you're trying to make your way, right, to this portal, to this gate. You're trying to cross the waters. Okay? And you're standing there thinking, again, how am I going to make it? How do I get there? So for you, Gemini, I feel like this disconnect is not about loving yourself. So it says, align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change. And I think it's not about self-love. It's not, about that, because you've done the self-love work. This is more about the different, let me find the word here. It's more about the different ways you've been thinking about things. Gosh, it's the different ways you've been thinking about things. So I don't know if it's all of the the different ways that you've been thinking about how to travel this path, because I get a lot of thinking kind of energy. Like some of you are thinking about what your journey, your purpose is going to be. Some of you are thinking about how do you get started on that journey. Some of you are thinking about how do I cross the waters. So for some reason, I think a lot of Geminis, no matter what stage, you're in this thinking energy, a lot of thinking. And so that's what this sort of jagged kind of disconnect is. It's just all of this thinking that's going on. And I think you're thinking about things from so many different angles, is what I'm feeling, Gemini. So let's see. Yeah, so we have Archangel Bokpi. It is time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Yeah. And so I think all of that thinking energy, it's keeping you from really just making some decisions. Yeah, just making some decisions. And so I think for many of you that shift of letting the cosmic heart really pour into you will give you more clarity, and it will allow you to trust your intuition more. Seraphisa says, relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open. Yeah. And it's saying relax because, like I said, Gemini, I think a lot of you are in this thinking energy, right? You're in this thinking energy. You're thinking about this angle. You're thinking about that angle. You're thinking about all of the different angles as it relates to your journey, as it relates to your life purpose. And Spirit wants you to relax and let the cosmic love really pour into you, right? Because that feeling you're having, for whatever reason, of not truly trusting your intuition, that love will allow you to flow and calmly make those decisions. So this jagged, I don't even call it broken, I just call it jagged because it's just thinking energy that's all over the place. Yeah, and so it says, Archangel Jules, align with the highest, go with the flow. Yeah. Align with the highest, go with the flow. So I think that's where many of you are, Gemini, in this thinking energy. And so the love of the cosmic heart, really try to open yourself up more and connect with source for some of you, so that love and light can truly pour in, because it will give you this sense of newness, that when you think about your journey and you think about what's in your soul and what you really want to do, you will move. You will make decisions. You will move. It won't be this jagged thing of thinking this angle, thinking that angle, and all of these different angles, because the angles that make sense will come to you. The angles that you are supposed to use in order to move forward, it will be clear to you through your intuition. Okay? Yeah. So it says, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Yeah. So for some of you, you know, you've got to start, right? You've got to start. You've got to start really laying the foundation. I think for some of you, you've been sort of tiptoeing around your purpose, but Spirit wants you to start to really lay the foundation and, you know, allow the cosmic heart to really pour into you. Let that love really pour into you so that your thinking becomes more, there's more clarity. There's more clarity. Okay? Okay. So let's see. I'm going to put these here for a second. So I want to see what keepers of the light you can call on to help you, Gemini. All right, so keepers of the light for Gemini. Yeah, oh gosh. I'm going to get one more, Gemini. Yeah, so we have Lady Nada, right? And it says heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Yeah. So I think, Gemini, you may be giving more than you're receiving. But the receiving here for you is more about receiving the love of the cosmic heart. That's what the receiving here is for you. Okay? So we have the Shekinah, Sacred Self. It's a beautiful card with the white bird. So it says, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yes. Spirit really wants you to open up to receive that level of love so that you can have more freedom. Right? That communication. So it says open communication, Mercury. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Speak up with love and be heard. And then we have Sanat Kumara. I'm so sorry. So it says light activation. Yep. And it says, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So I think this is the kind of energy that you want to step into, Gemini. Right? And so when you make that shift to really letting the love of the cosmic heart pour in, that connection to source, yeah. So yeah, that connection to source, I think things will be more clear to you. So that level of light activation that you're going to receive, right? These jagged pieces will be no more, right? Because you'll have more clarity. You'll have better communication. You'll be able to say clearly what you're thinking and feeling because you have a purpose. You have a purpose to present, to give, to manifest into the world. You have love to manifest into the world. Okay. So, Shekinah, the sacred self, Mercury, open communication, and Sanat, Kumara, light activation. Okay? All right. So, and also Lady Nada. Forgot that one. Heart awakening. Right? This is that connection to Source and opening up your heart to let that cosmic love really flow in. Okay, Gemini. What last messages do we have for Gemini? Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Yes, you are ready, Gemini. But all of this thinking is really, slowing you down. But you're ready. You're ready to receive. You're ready to receive love and new levels of light. Yeah. Yep. Love. It says, live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Yes. Do one more, Gemini. Yeah, choice. So it says, by staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Okay, Gemini. So this is what I've been saying. Like, all of this thinking, right? This is what's making you jagged. This is what's out of alignment because there's so much thinking. Okay? But when you allow yourself to truly receive love from Source, from the cosmic heart, like really receive, it will give you that transformation, that shift, and that clarity that you need so that the choices will be much easier, right? The choices will be clear to you. So those of you that are doing all of this thinking, trying to figure out what is my journey, or trying to figure out, I know what I'm supposed to do, I know my purpose, how do I make it happen? And flipping the coin 10 different ways, Spirit is saying, right? Focus on the love and receiving it, and then the choices that you make will be conscious choices, right? Right? You'll make the choices that you need to make to follow your life's purpose. Okay? So I totally got this disorganized, Gemini. Okay. I don't think I can fix that. So Gemini, I think that's it for you. I hope that some of this resonated for you. Love and bright light to all of you. Thanks.